Good morning to all the dignitaries, researchers, faculties of various colleges, universities, and all my dear learners. I, Dr. Dipti Sadvelkar, IQAC coordinator, along with my co-anchor, Dr. Pooja Ahuja and Munira Syed of Sri LR Tiwari Degree College, welcomes you all on the one-day national multidisciplinary e-conference. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the dignitaries for the day. Good morning to all the dignitaries, researchers, faculties of various colleges, universities, and all my dear. Shall I? I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the dignitaries for the day. We have with us our chief guest, His Excellency Shri Bhagat Singh Khushyari Ji, Governor of Maharashtra. Our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Suhas Pednekar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai. Special guest, Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshi Ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, PDM University and Chairman of GAD TLC. Our guest of honor, Professor Ravindra Kulkarni Ji, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai. Our founder chairman of Rahul Education, Shri Lallan Tiwari Ji. Our special guest, Professor Rajesh Kumar Dubey, Director, HRDC, Jai Narayan Vyas University, Jodhpur. Our keynote speaker, Professor Dr. S. Ganpati Venkata Subramaniam Ji, Professor, Center for Environmental Studies, Anna University, Chennai. Our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Arvind Luhar Ji, Chairman, Board of Studies, Accountancy, University of Mumbai. Our guest of honor, Professor Jaswinder Singh, Principal, SGTB Khalsa College, University of Delhi, Director, GAD TLC. Shri Utsav Tiwari Ji, Chief Operating Officer of Rahul Education. Dr. Sanjay Mishra Ji, Principal of Sri LR Tiwari Degree College. Dr. Umesh Bathade Sir, IC Principal of Sri LR Tiwari College of Engineering. I welcome all the principals of Rahul Educations, all the faculties, students, a warm welcome. We all welcome all the dignitaries present on the dais with a big round of applause. On behalf of the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Sri LR Tiwari Degree College, I, in collaboration with University of Mumbai and Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Mission on Teachers and Teaching, Ministry of Education, Government of India has organized this one-day national multidisciplinary e-conference, and the theme is Industrial Revolution 4.0, a synergistic approach through resilience, reinvention, and sustainable development. Before proceeding forward, let's invoke the feeling of devotion and with the blessing of the Almighty for the successful event. As we are on hybrid mode, we are going to have the lighting of the lamp both on physical as well as on virtual mode. I would request my colleague Aparna Bhagat ma'am to please come forward for singing Saraswati Vandana. I would request our respected founder chairman Shri LR Tiwari Ji, our Chief Operating Officer Utsav Tiwari Ji, our principal and also the principal of engineering, sir. Please kindly come forward for the lighting of the lamp.
I would request the special guest, Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshi Ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, to kindly light the lamp, followed by Professor Ravindra Kulkarni Ji, to kindly light the lamp. Then we have HRDC Director Rajesh Kumar Dubey Ji to kindly light the lamp. We are on the virtual platform. S. Ganpati Venkata Subramaniam, Professor S. Ganpati Venkata Subramaniam to kindly light the lamp. We also have Arvind Luhar sir, Professor Dr. Arvind Luhar sir. May I request you, sir, to kindly light the lamp. All the other eminent dignitaries. We are trying to utilize around the technology in the best manner by doing it on the hybrid mode, both on the physical platform also as well as on the virtual platform. Thank you very much to all the dignitaries for lighting up the lamp. We have invoked the Almighty Goddess, Ma Saraswati, and today is a big day. It is the Vasant Panchami. So we have taken the blessings of the Almighty God. Now we move ahead with our national conference. I would request Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshi ji, the Honorable Vice Chairperson, the Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor of PDM University, Haryana, to kindly announce the opening of the national conference. May I request you, sir, to kindly do the honors.
I think sir is on mute. You'll have to make him co-host.
Kindly make sir the co-host, A.K. Bakshi ji.
Yes,
Professor
Dr. Mishra,
A.K.
I think you can now start with the conference, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for doing the honors and announcing the opening of the national conference. Now I request Dr. Pooja Ahuja, the conference convener, to introduce about Rahul Education and about the conference.
Thank you so much, Munira. I, Dr. Pooja Ahuja, takes a great pleasure in welcoming you all in the one-day national level multidisciplinary e-conference on the theme of Industrial Revolution 4.0, a synergistic approach through resilience, reinvention, and sustainable development. And we are very proud to be in collaboration with University of Mumbai and Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, SGTB Khalsa College, University of Delhi, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching. I am privileged to be the convener of this prestigious e-conference, and my heart is filled with a lot of gratitude towards everyone involved. I would take this opportunity to speak a few words about our parent organization. Rahul Education covers 5 registered educational societies and is a reputed quality education provider. It comprises of 60 institutions spread across Thane, Palghar, Pune districts of Maharashtra, and Chandauli district of Uttar Pradesh. Rahul Education has diligently followed the path of delivering 360-degree quality education. Rahul Education is already providing education in all streams of engineering, polytechnic, architecture, design studies, degree college of arts, commerce and science, law college, MEd, BEd, DTEd, ECCEd, junior college of commerce and science, international schools, IGCSE, ICSE, CBSE, and even state board SSC curriculum. Now, I would take this opportunity to speak few words about our host organization. Sri LR Tiwari Degree College of Arts, Commerce and Science is one of the endeavors of Rahul Education, which is situated in Mira Road, Thane, Mumbai. Is affiliated to University of Mumbai. The college has committed itself to provide quality education and being center of excellence in the process of facilitating effective teaching and learning with several career-oriented traditional and specialty programs. Now, I wouldn't miss this opportunity to speak a few words related to our theme. The theme of our conference resembles the new age industrial revolution that covers the gap between industries and academics, which is the need of an hour. All the sectors are also affected, and it creates a stir in the world about the Industrial Revolution 4.0. The term Industry 4.0 encompasses a promise to a new industrial revolution, one that changes advanced manufacturing techniques with the Internet of Things to create manufacturing systems that are not only interconnected, but communicate, analyze, and use information to drive further intelligent action back in the physical world. I would also like to elaborate a little bit about the tracks of our conference. The papers collected are segregated amongst 5 different tracks, with marketing and supply chain management, human resource and organizational behavior, finance, accounting, and general topics, IT, operations, smart automation, student, and we have dedicated one particular track to students itself. Post that, the papers were sent confidentially to the blind peer review committee, who have truthfully given their review on the publishing level of the papers. We are highly overwhelmed that we have received more than 108 papers, out of which 40 papers in volume 1 of the peer review journal of International Journal of Advanced and Innovative Research. 17 papers are selected and sent for publication in UGC Care Listed Journal volume 1, which gives us immense pleasure to announce that 7 papers are selected and would be sent for the International Scopus Journal as well. With the overwhelming response and on demand, remaining papers will be published in the volume 2 of the International Journal for Advances and Innovative Research. We have kept a separate track. Unexpected and overwhelming response, remaining papers will be published in the volume 2 of the International Journal of Advances and Innovative Research. We have kept a separate track for students' research papers. We also have received 18 research papers exclusively from the students, guided by our respective professors. In the true spirit of national conference, we are very affluent to have received papers from all across the country. To name a few: Goa, Rajasthan, Haryana, Guwahati, and etc. We are very grateful to all the researchers who have contributed in the form of their research papers, and also to all the paper presenters. I would like to end my speech by a wonderful quote by Roger de Mello: "Once a researcher, always an inquisitive soul." Thank you everyone for joining today's program.
Thank you, Dr. Pooja, for enlightening us about our organization and the conference. As we move forward, I would like to request our beloved principal of Sri SLRTDC Degree College and the chairperson of a national conference, Dr. Sanjay Mishra sir, to give a welcome address for the national conference.
A huge round of applause, everybody.
Thank you very much, Professor Munira. A very cheerful and jovial morning to all the eminent dignitaries, managing committee members, researchers, principals, vice principals, faculty members of colleges, corporate delegates, fellow colleagues, research aspirants, participants, family, friends, and dear learners. We are pleased to welcome you all on one-day national level multidisciplinary e-conference on the theme Industrial Revolution 4.0, a synergistic approach through resilience, reinvention, and sustainable development. Organized by IQSC cell of Sri SLRTDC Degree College in collaboration with University of Mumbai and Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching, Ministry of Education, Government of India. At this inaugural session, I take the opportunity to welcome our chief guest, His Excellency Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji, the Governor of Maharashtra. Guest of honor, Professor Suhas Pednekar ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai. Due to their busy landlocked schedule and commitment of higher administrative nature, has not able to join with us this morning, but they have blessed us by accepting our invitation and also providing us the message from their desk. The word of wisdom will be read as per the protocol of the conference. Special guest, Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshiji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, PDM University, Haryana, and Chairman, GAD-TLC, Pandit Madan Mohan. Right. Pandit Madan Mohan Malvi, Mission on Teachers and Teaching, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Again, there is some kind of technical issue. I'm so sorry for it, but due to some unavoidable reasons, we are facing around a technical issue. We are facing the electricity problem here. We have all joined around with our mobile phones, and we are presenting the national conference through the Zoom from the mobile phone. Was talking about the special guest, Professor A.K. man of substance, endurance, and the ocean of knowledge is amongst us. We are honored to have you, sir. Pleasant welcome, sir. Shri SLRTDC, the founder chairman, Rahul Education, the driving force behind such vast empire, and educationist, social worker, fatherly figure to us, who have blessed us with his presence. Warm welcome, sir. Guest of honor, Professor Ravindra Kulkarniji, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai, highly learned man with vast experience in the field of research, who have traveled all corners of the world, is here with us to bless this conference. Warm and hearty welcome to you, sir. Special guest, Professor Dr. Rajesh Kumar Dubeji, Director, UGC HRDC, Jai Narayan Vyas University, Jodhpur, Rajasthan. A supporter, a philosopher, a true network man with the vast experience and deep sagacity of the knowledge.
Your voice is mute.
Professor Dr. S. Ganpati Venkata Subramanian, Professor, Center for Environmental Studies, Anna University, Chennai. So, with your permission, I am highly honored to announce that Professor Dr. S. Ganpati Venkata Subramanian recently has been appointed as the Vice Chairman for the State Environmental Impact Assessment Affiliate Authority, Tamil Nadu, by Ministry of Environmental, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. Many congratulations and a friendly and appreciative welcome to you, sir. We also have Professor Dr. Jaswinder Singh Ji, the Principal, SGTB Khalsa College and the Director, GAD-TLC, a compassionate leader and a legendary teacher. Warm welcome, sir. We also have on the virtual platform, Shri Rahul Tiwari Ji, Secretary, Rahul Education, a visionary, always ready to walk an extra mile for the growth and the success of this empire, ready to accept the challenges and convert the hurdles into opportunities. Proud to have you as a dynamic secretary, sir. Warm welcome to you. We also have Srimati Krishna Tiwari, Madam, the better half of Rahul Tiwari Ji, the Joint Secretary of Rahul Education, a lady with a staunch belief in empowering the youth for nation building. Research-oriented and commendable, true example of women empowerment. Warm welcome to you, ma'am. We also have Professor Vimal Rar, ma'am, the project head and the joint director, GAD-TLC, a strong lady with a commitment of words and deeds. Pleasant welcome to you, ma'am. We also have advisory committee members of the National Conference, blind peer review committee members. Friendly and delightful welcome to you all. Talking about the theme of the National Conference, the theme of the National Conference is very contemporary and relevant to the present world. In this constantly evolving and developing age of technology, it is essential to keep pace with the advancements captivating in the field in order to build a great industrial revolution and achieve stupendous progress. The new age technology, which embraces automation, robotics, machine learning, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, big data, 3D printing, cloud computing, blockchain buzz, cybersecurity, cryptos, 5Gs, and many more. The world is changing faster than our expectations. Research and innovation has compelled us to transform and adapt to this new normal. We have distinguished dignitaries who would enlighten us with their words of wisdom on quenching our thirst of knowledge, on the merger of industry and academia, empowering the youth, adapting new technology in teaching learning, sustainable development, facing corporate challenges, and many more. I am quite sanguine and optimistic that there would be spirited and stimulated deliberations, tangible observations for the conference, which would help materialize new ideas for the better world tomorrow. Once again, warm welcome to one and all. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving us the insights on the theme and also for welcoming our dignitaries and the participants who have joined us on this virtual platform. In addition to the event, I request Dr. Vimal Rao Madam, Project Head and Joint Director of GAD-TLC of Ministry of Education, Government of India, to give a welcome speech to our audience on behalf of Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Very respected and Honorable Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji, Governor of Maharashtra in absentia, Dr. Suhas Pednekar, Guest of Honor of the event, Vice Chancellor Mumbai University, Professor A.K. Bakshi, Guest of Honor, Professor Rajesh Kumar Dubey, and many other dignitaries who have joined. My gratitude to all of you. Also to all the delegates who have joined in this one-day national level multidisciplinary e-conference themed on Industry Revolution 4.0, a synergistic approach through resilience, reinvention, and sustainable development. I welcome each and everyone of you on behalf of Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center. It is a center of Ministry of Education under the prestigious Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Education, on teachers and teaching. And through this center, our efforts are that how we can empower the teachers on various fronts, whether it is the emerging areas in the knowledge, or it is the pedagogy is coming, or it is the intervention of technology. We teachers have to be empowering us to meet the challenges of the 21st century students need. And this conference is a very good step in that direction, because the need of industry academia interface, I think this will be making that initial step. But once we are aware that what all changes are happening in the light of Industry Revolution 4.0, it becomes our responsibility that how it can be integrated, not only in the curriculum, but in the teaching learning methodologies and in the forms of projects, assignments, internship with various organizations, whether they are from industry or from the social requirement. So there's an entire dimension of change happening, and much so in the light of National Education Policy 2020, where we all have to be accumulating the knowledge from all the dignitaries and speakers who will be speaking today, and take it that how it can be integrated into education system and prepare our students in a holistic manner so that they are ready not only for the future needs of the industry and their job prospect, but also making our country a better one and a better citizen. So with this, I wish very best to all the ones who have joined in this conference. And over to you, Dr. Sanjay. Thank you. Your audio is not coming.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. Are we audible?
Now you are audible.
Audible, na? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Delegates, delegates, researchers, participants, and learners for the one-day National Multidisciplinary E-Conference on International Revolution 4.0, a synergistic approach through resilience, reinvention, and sustainable development. On behalf of Rahul Education, I would like to convey my highest appreciation to the Honorable Chief Guest, the special guest, the guest of honors, keynote speakers, and plenary session speakers, and for consenting to attend and officiate this conference. Your presence today is a significant affirmation of the initiative taken by the IQAC cell of Sri SLRTDC Degree College of Arts, Commerce, and Science in collaboration with the University of Mumbai and Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, SGTB Khalsa College, University of Delhi, Pandit Madan Malviya on teaching learning, Ministry of Education, Government of India in organizing this national conference. The theme of the conference is relevant in the present context and is focused on the emerging trends in industrial revolution so as to aspire the research in the concerned field. Research always inspires the aspirants to find out the causes that will provide remedial solution to the problem. It will also provide an opportunity to the researcher, scholars to present their work before jury and the chairperson of the respective tracks. I hope that the conference will be meaningful, relevant, purposive, interactive, and credible, worth remembrance, and will be the best platform for portraying the advantages of industrial revolution. I think Dr. Ahuja just mentioned that the level of papers received for this national conference. Uh, it takes a person's guts. It takes a person's initiative. It takes cognitive. It takes efforts to just write a research paper. Be it getting presented in Scopus, be it getting presented in a UGC review journal, or for that matter, even in a normal magazine. To be very frank, as research, I personally feel helps in developing metacognitive strategies and metacognitive thinkings in the researcher and the person who is reading a research paper. Be it a PhD thesis, be it a black book that students at the UG level present in the third year, or their dissertation topics that they present. The metacognitive the metacognitive being superlative in a thinking order. The 10 plus 2 plus 3 your undergraduation system in India follows the transdisciplinary learning model. The first and the second year of transdisciplinary learning module imbibes for you to learn, for you to understand, for you to expect, for you to inspire. So I believe most of us of here are students. So at the first and the second level, we understand the theory, we understand the context. But at the third year, when we have to present a black book, that is what the entire disciplinary model is basically to show what you have learned. Metacognition
Hello.
from faculties help in enhancing the teaching learning process
Hmm?
for the child and enable the learner to engage in
क्या कह रहे
learning
हैं?
and being industry ready.
Hmm?
Metacognitive knowledge includes the learner's knowledge of their own cognitive abilities.
Hmm.
One best example that I would suggest each and every one of us here present to read the study by Brown 1987 and Flavel of 1979, which talks about metacognitive strategies. Conferences like this help in enlightenment. There is sharing of wide ideas, there is sharing of knowledge,
there is sharing of information, but most importantly, a vision. A vision which is to lead, a vision which is to change, a vision is to basically lead by example. When we are taught, when we are teaching in management colleges, and when we ourselves are students in a management institution, we learn about contingency plan. A contingency plan is something that we devise, which we think of uh, when a plan to reach the vision is not attained, to be very honest. A contingency plan right now in this scenario fits perfect, and that was developed in one of a research paper. Research puts the researcher, be it a faculty or a student, in a mode of self-regulatory learning, which is a broader term encompassing cognition, metacognitive knowledge, and the necessary motivation required to employ such strategies much more successfully. I congratulate one and all present here who are witnessing this great event and wish you all the very best for the coming conferences ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an enlightening speech. I am really sure that about your ideas on cognitive strategies, vision of the future, and contingency plan would surely be taken into consideration by all of us. Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful words. Moving ahead, I would now like to take this opportunity to introduce our special guest, Professor Dr. Rajesh Kumar Dubeji. Professor Dr. Rajesh Kumar Dubeji is a director, UGC HRDC, stationed at Jai Narayan Vyas University, Jodhpur, Rajasthan, which is one of the oldest stations. Sir has rich experience of working for different positions as Director Center for Technology Development and Research, Jaipur. Sir is also a visiting professor, JRRS University, Jaipur. Sir has also advised, he's also worked as an advisor of Council of Science and Technology, Raipur. Sir is also the state coordinator of National Agricultural Development Project, Uttarakhand. Sir is also the executive director, Biodynamic Technology Research Institute, Lucknow. Sir has also recently received a novel nanotechnology based patent which has been awarded to him. Sir has rich experience of over 25 years in research and development and in academic administration, strategic development, and institutional management. Sir has an expertise in development of innovative learning, teaching, research modules on MOOCs platform Swayam. I will be highly honored to request Professor Dr. Rajesh Kumar Dubeji to enlighten us with his words of wisdom. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much for inviting me and calling me on this virtual platform. With profound gratitude and honor to our Honorable Sri Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji, who is the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra and Chief Guest of this program. I welcome on my behalf, on behalf of UGC HRDC, the guest of honor, Dr. A.K. Bakshi ji, who is the Honorable Vice Chancellor and Chairman of TLC in Haryana, Professor Subhas Padnekar Sahab, who could not join us, I think, but he may join us. I welcome my friend, Dr. Ganapati Venkat Subramaniam from Tamil Nadu, and also Professor Ravindra Kulkarni and Dr. Arvind Lohar. It's really nice to talk about a revolution like first, second, as well as third, but now the fourth is wonderful. We all know that first industrial revolution was sort of a steam engine, जो हम कोयला से पानी गर्म करके भाप बनाते थे और उससे इंजन चलाते थे. और शायद इस कॉलेज के फाउंडर तिवारी साहब बैठे हुए हैं, उनके बचपन में खास करके जहां से वो हैं वहां कोयले का इंजन चलता था तो पूरा जीवन बदल जाता था. लेकिन उसके बाद जब सेकंड रिवॉल्यूशन आया जिसमें हम कोयला न जला के एल्युमिनियम के तार से बिजली ले जाने लगे, गांव में बिजली आने लगी, और आज भी तिवारी साहब को विधिवत याद होगा कि अभी भी हमारी सरकारें बहुत सारे उत्तर भारत के प्रदेशों में केवल बिजली के कनेक्शन और लोगों को बिजली मिलती है क्या, उससे मिल रहा था। तो वो भी एक कितना अच्छा दिन रहा होगा जब कोयला जलाने के बजाय बिजली के तार से बिजली आने लगी और सबको बिजली प्राप्त होने लगी, वो लोग अपने दैनिक जीवन का कार्य करने लगे। और जो हमारे संजय मिश्रा जी ने आज के विषय को रखा है सतत विकास, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट, तो आई थिंक दैट इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट, स्विचिंग फ्रॉम कोल टू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, नो पोल्यूशन, नथिंग। बट वी ऑल नो what happened to electricity. After this much of time, we all are very apprehensive. Let us switch to clean and green energy. Professor Bakshi sir is there. I think he will agree that now that second revolution is no more a priority of any citizen of India or anybody in the world. We all know that 57% or more people are living in dark in Africa. Even in Asia, 17% or more than that are still in dark. That's how now we are talking of something clean energy, green energy, that is solar energy or something wind energy, and that is also a new form of energy. But the third revolution was very important, that electronics and information technology, to what we call ICT. अभी हम देख रहे हैं कि कोविड के दौरान हम लोग अपने अपने घरों में या अपने प्लेसेस पे लॉकडाउन में भी आईसीटी, इंफॉर्मेशन कम्युनिकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी, जो हमारा एक नेशनल मिशन हुआ, उसका उपयोग करके हम अपने बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे हैं, अपने दोस्तों से बात कर रहे हैं, अपने लिए भोजन भी उसी से मंगा रहे हैं, दवाइयां भी उसी से मंगा रहे हैं। और अब तो अमेजन से लगा के बहुत सारे ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म है संजय जी, जहां पे हम बहुत सारी चीजों को खरीद भी रहे हैं। लेकिन जब आपके जैसा कॉलेज जो आदरणीय तिवारी जी के कर कमलों से स्थापित हुआ, वो फोर्थ रेवोल्यूशन की बात कर रहे हैं। वंडरफुल। फोर्थ रेवोल्यूशन इज समथिंग क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग, दैट इज रियली अ डिजिटल रेवोल्यूशन, जो शायद हमारे इस शताब्दी के बीच से शुरू हुआ, लेकिन अब वो काफी गति पे आ चुका है, जहां पे हम बात करते हैं कि हम ग्रीन टेक्नोलॉजी की बात करेंगे, नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी की बात करेंगे और ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री की बात करेंगे। तिवारी साहब को याद होगा केवल कोयला से इंजन नहीं चलता था, बल्कि हमारे समाज में हाथ से बुने हुए कपड़े पहन के हम अपना काम चलाते थे। लेकिन जैसे ही टेरिलीन एंड टेरिकॉट आया, तो एवरीबडी हैज सो मच रिच इन टर्म्स ऑफ क्लॉथ्स एंड ऑल। So beautiful thing to talk about you all and share something जो हमने अभी तक आपसे चर्चा किया। इसके बीच में जब हम सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की बात करते हैं, तो सबसे पहले बात आती है कि कितने लोग हमारे यहाँ वास्तव में गरीब हैं। पूरे दुनिया में 10% लोग, तिवारी साहब, आज भी गरीब हैं, लेकिन हिंदुस्तान में गरीबों की संख्या पूरी आबादी का 20% है। Double of the total, double of the all international 10% average poverty. In India, we have 20% poverty. दूसरी बात जो सबसे प्रमुख आती है संजय जी, जब हम अपने एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस की बात करते हैं, तो गरीबी के बाद भूखमरी का नंबर आता है। अपने देश में आज भी 14% लोग भूखमरी के शिकार हैं, और सबसे ज्यादा भूखमरी झारखंड के जो प्रदेश है उसके चतरा, गढ़वा और देवघर जिलों में पाई जाती है। लेकिन जो सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज है सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट का, जहां पे हम इस 4 रेवोल्यूशन के बाद, चाहे ये कागज पे हो, चाहे ये प्रैक्टिकल हो, चाहे ये हमारे ब्रेन में हो, चाहे हमारे एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस के टेबल पे हो, लेकिन हम ये देखते हैं कि सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज हमारा स्वास्थ्य है। और जब हम कोविड को देखते हैं, कोविड को झेलते हैं, कोविड में जीते हैं, तो ये समझ में आता है कि ऑक्सीजन जैसी चीजें भी हमारे अस्पतालों में कितनी हैं और कैसी हैं, वो हम सबने देखा। लेकिन चौथी बात जिसपे हम आपका ध्यान आकर्षण करना चाहते हैं, दैट इज क्वालिटी एजुकेशन। आई थिंक स्वास्थ्य ठीक हो तो शिक्षा ही सबसे महत्वपूर्ण चीज है। और हमारे माननीय तिवारी जी ने जो एक बीड़ा उठाया है, संजय जी भी बता रहे थे, मैं भी सुन रहा था, हालांकि मैं ट्रेवल कर रहा हूं, लेकिन फिर भी मेरी इंटरेस्ट था कि लेट अस जॉइन फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग, कि इतने सारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस, अब हम क्वालिटी एजुकेशन की बात करते हैं। हमारे देश में जैसे हम चौथे रेवोल्यूशन की बात कर रहे हैं, वैसे ही 4.4 Mission 4.4 is the mission for education for sustainable development. That 4.4 mission for sustainable development is the biggest mission of the world now. In all 195 countries across the globe, this education for sustainable development is the best practice, जिसको हम कहते हैं क्वालिटी रिसर्च एंड एजुकेशन. हमारे दोस्त अभी जो कंपेयरिंग कर रहे थे, उन्होंने रिसर्च में कई सारी बातें की, यूजीसी केयर जनरल्स की बात की, कुछ और जो स्प्रिंगर या हमारे इंटरनेशनल लेवल के जनरल्स हैं उसकी बात की. इशू ये नहीं है कि इन जनरल्स में हम क्या छापते हैं, इशू ये है कि हम काम क्या करते हैं, फिर क्या छापते हैं. तो क्या हम इस तरह की पॉवर्टी, हंगर, हेल्थ, एजुकेशन, क्लीन वाटर, एफोर्डेबल एनर्जी जिसको हम ग्रीन एनर्जी कहते हैं, डिसेंट वर्क, क्लाइमेट चेंज, लाइफ ऑन लैंड, लाइफ इन वाटर, इवन जो स्मार्ट सिटीज का कंसेप्ट है जो हम आज कर रहे हैं, जिसमें हम प्रोडक्शन एंड कंजम्पशन की बात करते हैं, और सबसे बड़ी बात जो आज अपने देश में ही नहीं पूरे विश्व में चल रहा है, वो है पीस, जस्टिस एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग इंस्टीट्यूशंस लाइक दिस कॉलेज इन मुंबई. मोर टू दैट, जैसे अभी हमारे संजय जी कई दिनों से इस काम में लगे हुए थे, हमको उन्होंने कई बार फोन किया हमारे समझ से इस तरह का प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज करना. तब जब हम कोविड जैसे महामारी से जूझ रहे हैं, तो कोऑपरेशन, कोलैबोरेशन, partnership, that is most important. So in fourth revolution, if we are really going to make it success, we must work for a better dynamic collaboration. UGC HRDC is a premium institution at the national level. We are working as an inter-university center for teachers training, for teachers capacity building, to make them quality education and research oriented teachers of this 21st century. How we can develop the teachers? Teachers are most important. Like Tiwari ji started a college in Mumbai. I think he's working in UP also. He is working across the length and breadth of the country. पूरे देश के विद्यार्थी मुंबई आते होंगे, पूरे देश के विद्यार्थी उनके कॉलेजों में पढ़ने आते होंगे, परंतु जब हम बात करते हैं कि पढ़ाई किस तरह की होनी चाहिए, तो उसमें शायद कॉलेज की बिल्डिंग या कॉलेज का कैंपस, इवन आईआईटी की बिल्डिंग, आईआईटी का गेट, आईआईएम का गेट या उसकी बिल्डिंग टीचर नहीं है, वो टीचिंग नहीं करता. टीचिंग कौन करता है, रिसर्च कौन करवाता है, लर्निंग कौन करवाता है, दैट इज अ टीचर. So congratulations, Dr. Tiwari ji, to start such a nice initiative to make the teachers aware about the modern things, recent developments of the country, recent developments of the world. But ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all is really a need of the day. जो आपने बीड़ा उठाया है अपने बसंत पंचमी जैसे शुभ मुहूर्त पे, आपने इस तरह के कार्यक्रमों के आयोजन की अनुमति दी है, आप स्वतः उसमें सम्मिलित हैं. ये सो करता है कि जब हम उत्सव पूरा हिंदुस्तान या पूरा उत्तर भारत हमारे सरस्वती पूजन का कार्य कर रहा है, तो सबसे बड़ी पूजा कार्य है जो आप शायद यहाँ बैठ के सुबह से कर रहे हैं. टेक्निकल ग्लिचेज होती हैं, लेकिन हम ये समझ सकते हैं कि जब हम विभिन्न प्रकार के कार्य जो इस फोर्थ इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन के सपोर्ट में चलाते हैं, तो सबसे बड़ी बात होती है थिंग्स ऑफ इंटरनेट, जिसकी शायद अभी भी अगर आप समझ सकते हैं कि आप मुंबई में इस तरह के कॉलेज से अगर ऐसा टेक्निकल ग्लिच होता है, तो उस गांव का क्या हाल होगा जो हमारे पूर्वांचल में स्थित है. अभी गणपति जी हैं, पीछे दिनों उनका हमारे HRDC कुछ कार्यक्रम था, वो बार बार कह रहे थे कि चेन्नई में इतना बारिश आ गई है, इतना बाढ़ आ गई है कि इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी नहीं है. I mean, I want to share with you that yes, everything is required, but what is most required is something climate change. We all teachers, we all institutions, we all students, we all community professionals, everybody should come on a platform for urgent action, that is the climate change. How to have some mitigation technologies, how to have some adoption technologies to work for the climate change is, I think, much important than a COVID vaccine. Because COVID is only one. We don't know whether this COVID came from animal, that is genetic, or it come from lab of Wuhan in China, that is laboratic. But we all know very well that climate change is present everywhere. And it is not only तिवारी साहब, हम लोग सुनते रहते हैं कि मुंबई में ऐसी बारिश हुई कि मुंबई जैसा शहर जो हमारे देश का इकोनॉमिक कैपिटल है, उसकी स्थिति अखबारों में, टीवी पे या ऐसे भी टेलीफोन पे सुनाई पड़ती है। वही स्थिति हमारे दक्षिण भारत में भी है, वही स्थिति हमारे पूर्वोत्तर राज्यों में भी है, और वही स्थिति हमारे उत्तर भारत में भी है। तो क्या शिक्षा, क्यों शिक्षा और कैसी शिक्षा? शायद इस कॉन्फ्रेंस का सबसे बड़ा संदेश ये होगा, संजय जी, इफ यू कैन डू सम टेक अवे फॉर द लिसनर्स, कि वो केवल दिन भर इन चीजों को सुन के अपने समय को आपके साथ बिता के अगर कुछ आप उनको दे सकेंगे और कुछ वो लोग यहाँ से ले जा सकेंगे कि हमारी शिक्षा कैसी होनी चाहिए, हम किस तरह की शिक्षा, जो राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 जो 29 जुलाई से आई है, उस शिक्षा नीति में जितनी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी है, जो उनके फ्लैगशिप प्रोग्राम्स हैं, जहां पे हम 67 पेज की शिक्षा नीति में मोर देन 70 टाइम्स स्किल डेवलपमेंट की बात सोचते हैं। और शायद संजय जी, स्किल डेवलपमेंट ही एक ऐसा चीज है जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को IITs, IIMs या NLUs या ऐसे जो हमारे नेशनल इंपॉर्टेंस के इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं, वहां तक उनको खींच के ले जाता है। वो कोचिंग ज्वाइन करते हैं उनमें ज्वाइन करने के लिए। जैसे पहले प्राचीन भारत में भारत के विद्यार्थी विदेश पढ़ने नहीं जाते थे, बल्कि भारत में विदेश के हर देशों से लोग पढ़ने लगभग आते थे। आज उल्टा है, और जो भारत में आते थे तो वो कोई कोचिंग करते थे, इंडोनेशिया में या मलेशिया में, उन देशों में उनकी कोचिंग होती थी, तब वो नालंदा या तक्षशिला जैसे विश्वविद्यालय में एडमिशन पाते थे। तो हमें अब फोर्थ रेवोल्यूशन के कंटेक्स्ट में अपनी उन परंपरागत चीजों को भी समझना पड़ेगा, उनको जोड़ना पड़ेगा, उनको अपने साथ लाना पड़ेगा कि क्या हमारे देश के विद्यार्थी विदेशों में जाके पढ़ के यहाँ आएंगे तो वो हमारे किस तरह के स्किल को चलाएंगे। तो हमारा फोर्थ रेवोल्यूशन अब सक्सेसफुल होगा जब हमारे विद्यार्थी स्किल्ड हों, हमारे टीचर्स स्किल्ड हों, हमारे टीचर्स री स्किल्ड हों, हमारे टीचर्स अप स्किल्ड हों। और हम ज्यादा समय आपका नहीं लेंगे, शायद आपने हमें जितना समय दिया था उससे ज्यादा मैं ऑलरेडी ले चुका हूं। मैं अपने सभी विद्यार्थियों को एक बात अवश्य कहना चाहता हूं कि डॉक्टर तिवारी जी द्वारा बताए गए मार्ग शायद सबसे प्रमुख मार्ग है जो आपको शिक्षा की तरफ ले जाती है, जो आपको उजियारे की तरफ ले जाती है, जो आपको प्रकाश की तरफ ले जाते हैं। और शिक्षा से ही हम समाज में बदलाव ला सकते हैं। आपने एक नाम सुना होगा, बहुत सारी बेटियां बैठी हैं, मलाला यूसुफजई। मलाला यूसुफजई को नोबेल प्राइज मिला 2016 का। मलाला यूसुफजई आप लोगों की तरह ही एक छोटी सी लड़की थी जो पंजाब के बलूचिस्तान, अफगानिस्तान के बॉर्डर पे, जहां आतंकवादी लोग महिलाओं से किस तरह का व्यवहार करते हैं आप जानते होंगे। लेकिन दैट मलाला यूसुफजई जस्ट वर्कड फॉर एजुकेशन in a conflict area. So if you are also working for education in any area, for fourth this revolution, or for skill development, or for making India really a super power of knowledge for the world. हम सब जानते हैं हमारे देश में संसाधन जरूर कम है, हमारे देश में सुविधाएं कम हैं, लेकिन हमारे विद्यार्थी और हमारे शिक्षक इतने समर्पण के भाव से काम करते हैं कि आज चाहे गूगल हो, चाहे माइक्रोसॉफ्ट हो, या जो फॉर्च्यून 500 कंपनीज हैं पूरी दुनिया की, उसमें हमारे देश के लोग ही वहां के इंडस्ट्रीज को चला रहे हैं, उनके सीईओज हैं। तो आप में वो क्षमता है जो शायद संजय जी ने जो बीड़ा उठाया है आज, वो लोगों को जागृत कर रहे हैं, वो आपको इस तरह के टेक अवे जरूर दे सकेंगे कि आप भी अपने इस जीवन में बेहतरीन प्रदर्शन कर सकें। आपने हमें बुलाया, आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार, जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir. As rightly said by sir, indeed the world has changed, and today we all are becoming advanced on the digital front and various fields. Thank you very much, sir, for the words of wisdom and giving us the glimpse of the about the industrial revolution. Once again, thank you very much, sir. Moving forward,
Moving forward, we are having Professor Ravindra Kulkarni sir's address, but due to some reason, he has not joined us on the virtual platform. We just move ahead.
moving ahead, I would like to take this opportunity of introducing an eminent and renowned personality and our special guest, Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshiji. Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshiji is Honorable Vice Chancellor of PDM University, Haryana. He has been Executive Director of Tertiary Education Commission. Sir has also served as Director of the Institute of Lifelong Learning as well as Center for Professional Development in Higher Education, University of Delhi. Sir is presently Chairman of National Resource Center of Chemistry of the MHRD, Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center of MHRD, and the Center for the E-Learning. Sir is a double gold medalist in PhD and did his postdoctoral training at the University of Erlangen, Nuremberg, Germany. Sir has also been a visiting scientist at the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research and the Indian Institute of Science. Sir is the author, co-author of more than 180 research, 51 ebooks, books as co-author, author for PG chemistry courses. Sir was felicitated 2 times for distinctive and outstanding contributions to education, including e-transformation of the University of Delhi by the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Sir has also been a member of various professional academic bodies, committees of MHRD, UGC, NEC, DST, CBSE, NCERT, various universities and colleges. Now I would request Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshi sir to please give his expertise on today's conference.
Thank you very much for your very kind words of introduction. Good morning, everybody. Esteemed dignitaries present on the occasion, Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji, Honorable Governor of Maharashtra and Chief Guest in absentia, Professor Suhas Pednekar, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University of Mumbai and Guest of Honor in absentia, Professor Dubey from Jodhpur, Professor Ravindra Kulkarni from University of Mumbai, Professor S. Ganapati Venkata Subramanian from Chennai, Professor Arvind Luhar from University of Mumbai, and Professor Jaswinder Singh, who is the main driving force behind Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center of the Ministry of Education and is also the principal of SGTB Khalsa College, University of Delhi. Besides this, we also have management representations. We are really honored to have Shri Alan R. Tiwari ji, Chairman Rahul Education, Shri Rahul L. Tiwari, Secretary Rahul Education, Shrimati Krishna R. Tiwari, Joint Secretary, and Shri Utsav Tiwari, Chief Operating Officer. And besides this, Professor Vimal Rao, who is the Joint Director, Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, and Dr. Sanjay Mishra, Dr. Pooja Ahuja, and Dr. Deepti Sadvelkar. And last but not the least, dear participants from all over the country. It's indeed a great honor and a privilege to have this opportunity to be a part of this inaugural event, which is on a very, very important and futuristic topic, Industrial Revolution 4.0. You know, the first thing which comes to our mind is, what does an industrial revolution do? Industrial revolution changes the way manufacturing is done in the country. As it has been pointed out, we are now entering fourth industrial revolution. And fourth industrial revolution was announced only in the year 2016 at the World Economic Forum, where Klaus Schwab, who is the executive chairman, announced about this. Now, how this industrial revolution is different from other industrial revolutions? As it has been pointed out, it is now different because we are using many new disruptive technologies in our manufacturing sector. Ultimately, after all, what do we do in industries? We manufacture. And that changes the whole society and the industrial sector. In Industrial Revolution 4.0, industries will be using various disruptive technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing. Then we also have virtual reality, enhanced reality, and so many other things. They will change the way manufacturing is done because now machines will be interconnected. And this will change the whole way the industrial sector operates. And once these technologies come, they also change the society, because society has to be geared to meet the challenges of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. But now the big question comes, is India ready for Industrial Revolution 4? That is a big question mark. If this revolution is taking place somewhere in the world, slowly it will come to India also. But are we really equipped to embrace this Industrial Revolution 4.0? That's the big challenge. First, our industries in India, they have to be, changed, and they need to embrace these new technologies. But who will do that? From where we will get manpower, or skilled manpower, which can function in these industries? Because there is no training. So here comes the role of education sector. Education sector has to play a very, very important role in meeting the challenges of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. As a matter of fact, I would say that these days we are also talking about Education 4.0. Education 4.0 is aligned with the needs of Industrial Revolution 4.0. But then the question comes, how we will change our education system? In education, 4 things are very important. One is, how do we teach our students? Other is, what do we teach our students? Third is, what is our infrastructure? And fourth is, how do we assess our students? So on all these 4 fronts, India will have to make major changes. Otherwise, we will be just followers and won't be able to take the lead. Because the skilled manpower which is required for Industrial Revolution 4.0 ultimately will come from the universities and colleges. If we are not teaching our students all these things, how will they be able to face those challenges? We will have to change our curriculum. Our curriculum should be led by industries. we should introduce all those topics like artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, and technologies, Internet of Things, etc. These should become compulsory for every student, irrespective of the program in which they are studying. They should become compulsory courses, so that by the time students come out of the education system, they are already aware of this. And this cannot be done so easily. This has to be done in collaboration with industry, because our teachers may also be not knowing all these things, how to teach them. No, these are the real problems which country faces. So here we should have an industry-led curriculum. They have to play a very important role. Because, new concepts are coming, new ideas are coming, and knowledge is growing very, very fast. There was a time when knowledge was getting doubled in 150 years. But now knowledge is getting doubled in almost 73 days. So you can very well imagine how soon we are getting outdated. So this is one front on which we will have to think how to work. Second is, how do we teach our students? I feel from my vast experience, both in India and abroad, that our method of teaching is still focusing on examination, rote learning, and scoring high marks. That will not lead us anywhere. That is not the need of the hour. It is now said that in the 21st century, if any student has to excel, he will need 3 things. I know there are some students also who are sitting here. If you want to excel in life in the 21st century, you need 3 things. What are those 3 things? First is, you need subject knowledge, disciplinary knowledge. Whatsoever subject you are studying, you should have a profound knowledge in that subject. Disciplinary knowledge and interdisciplinary knowledge, and also practical knowledge. On all the 3 fronts, you have to be very good. This is number 1. Number 2 is, in the 21st century, you need to have 21st century skills. They are becoming the real driving force. These are a set of abilities which a student must possess in order to excel in this information age. Now the question comes, what are those 21st century skills which have suddenly become so important? These are, one is learning skills. Under learning skills, we have collaboration, communication, creativity, and critical thinking. Our students generally lack these things because there is no training. So we need to become creative. We have to be critical thinkers. You don't only have to know the meanings of these qualities should be imbibed in you. Then second set of skills is literacy skills. Information literacy you should have, technology literacy you should have, media literacy you should have. And the third is life skills, initiative, leadership quality, team work. All those things which can help you in life, you should have. Now the problem in India is, we don't tell these skills. We may be knowing the meaning of these skills, but these are not imbibed in our students. And skill cannot be acquired in one day. It has to be nurtured from even school days onwards. Therefore, we will have to align our educational system in this way. And one more problem is, our teachers are not equipped to teach these skills. Because, for example, for creativity, you have to have curiosity as the base. But we need to encourage curiosity so that our students can become creative. In India, there is a serious drawback. There is a creativity crisis in India. Have you ever thought that no Indian scientist working in India has been able to get a Nobel Prize after 1930? Almost 90 years have passed when C.V. Raman got it. Why? Because, we do research which is casual. We are not able to come with big breakthroughs because we have not been trained. And mainly the reason is our education system. So I said knowledge, then I said skills, and the third quality which students must possess in the 21st century is personality. Sometimes we give hardly any importance to personality, and that governs everything. And these three things taken together, knowledge, skills, and personality, define your competence. So if you want to excel in the 21st century, and if you want to reach at the level of Industrial Revolution 4.0, these are the things you should have. One reason you should keep in mind why we are focusing on skills is because this is an age which is going to be an age of uncertainty. You do not know where you will be employed tomorrow. Those jobs may not be existing right now. Then this is an age of artificial intelligence, where artificial intelligence will be equal to your intelligence. So if I can have machines with the same intelligence as you, then why do I need you? This is the question. So once you have these skills, knowledge, and personality, you cannot have machine with all that. That is where you can score. You can't have a machine with creativity. You can't have a machine with leadership quality. So these need to be nurtured in our students. And therefore, our education, teaching, learning process has to change. In the 21st century, we still continue to teach by, talk and chalk method, which is a very old method. In India, education system owes its origin to Macaulay, who gave India the education system in 1835. Since then, we have been following the same method. The British people gave that method because they wanted only clerks. They wanted only factory workers who could not think. And we continue to follow the same system. That is why we are not able to come out. So here we will have to change. And the third thing is assessment also. Our assessment should not be of rote learning. Our assessment should also be of the competency of the students, where knowledge is tested, skills are tested, and personality aspects are tested. Because assessment drives learning. The way you will assess your students will start becoming like that. So here a big change can occur. And fourth thing which I said was infrastructure. We have to change our entire infrastructure. We should have laboratories should be replaced by, skill centers, competency centers, where focus is on all the qualities. These are the fundamental requirements for success in the Industrial Revolution 4. Otherwise, if we do not follow, we are not going to succeed. I have shared my views with you because I have been in the system inside. I have examined it very closely. Therefore, all this will be possible only if we empower our teachers. Because at micro level, it is the teacher who delivers. So the problem in our system is we have teachers in the age group of 25 to 65. Some are very old. They are not tech savvy. They may not be knowing e-learning, MOOCs, etc. So they need to be empowered. They need to be empowered with respect to the challenges of the 21st century, so that the empowered teacher can then empower the students, and that is how the whole process will start. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know that this is a very important topic. This is something very new, but we are already at back. I think we are still not in the leading position, because our education system, on paper it looks okay, but in practice it is not so. We need to enhance the quality of education. Otherwise, we will always remain leaders, we will always remain followers and following others. Do you know that world is already working at industrial revolution? Even 5.0 is also coming. Industrial revolution 5.0 is, the collaboration between man and machines, where man and machines work together to achieve success. Robots and, man will work together. In future, jobs are going to change. So, ladies and gentlemen, my only submission is Industrial Revolution 4.0 is transforming the world. It will come to us also. But the question is India ready to embrace this industrial revolution? Is India's education system able to produce skilled manpower required for Industrial Revolution 4.0? Is India's education system and teachers sufficiently empowered to meet these challenges? This is a big question mark. We need to think over this. We need to work on that. And only then we will be able to embrace Industrial Revolution and be an active participant in this. My best wishes for the success of this conference. I felt very happy when I came to know that a very, such an important theme is being discussed in this conference. Therefore, I just wanted to share what I feel where we lack and what we all need to do. Because, facts don't cease to exist just because we ignore them. These are the realities. We have to face them. So we have to really work for that. And the main thing, as I again say, is the teacher. We have to empower them. I would also like to compliment Dr. Sanjay Mishra, the principal. I think he has taken a lot of pains. I must compliment you, Dr. Mishra, because you have been very meticulously planning all the details for this conference and contacting us at every stage. So hats off to you. You have done a great job, and I wish all the best for the success of this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. As rightly said by sir, the level of collaboration has to be extreme between all the sectors. So your vision is futuristic, and all of us are delighted to hear from your evergreen knowledge. Once again, thank you very much, sir. It was really very informative. Now I request our principal to kindly come forward to read out the messages of our chief guest and the guest of honor.
Hello. The chief guest of today's national conference, Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji. The guest of honor, Professor Suhas Pednekar ji, are not able to join us this morning because of some unavoidable reason and commitments of higher administrative nature. But they have blessed us by giving their message as well as their blessings to each and everyone. So I would like to take this honor to read the message, first the message from the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Suhas Pednekar ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Mumbai. I would read his message. These are his words. Okay. Dear researcher and well-wishers, greetings from University of Mumbai. VC sir is very pleased to know about the national level multidisciplinary e-conference. Sir has congratulated the management, principal, energetic staff members of the college, and the team of Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center for their commendable efforts and initiative in making a progressive contribution in the field of research. With such enduring theme and multidisciplinary approach, the conference would fetch in research papers from all stratas of the society, that is enterprising, vibrant, and diverse. Industrial Revolution 4.0 has taken the world beyond expectation of human race. The technological advancement with increased interconnectivity, artificial intelligence, big data science, and new age smart automation has led to exponential growth. Honorable VC Sir expects overwhelming participation of the delegates from across the country and hopes that the proactive participation and ongoing deliberation in the conference will further chart a clear roadmap for shaping the future. Sir has appreciated the organizing committee's decision for dedicating a track for the students' research paper, which would help to create research culture in the young minds and motivate them to contribute their novel, innovative ideas towards the growth of society at large. Sir has conveyed his best wishes to all the research scholars, paper presenters, participants, learners, and the organizing committee. Thank you very much to Professor Dr. Suhas Pednekarji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of our University of Mumbai, for blessing us with his words of wisdom. Thank you very much. Now I would like to read the message of His Excellency Governor of Maharashtra, Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji. The other day, uh, we were blessed around to get his appointment and we met him. Our dear chairperson, Shri Lalan Tiwari ji, Shri Utsav Tiwari ji, and I was there at Raj Bhavan and we discussed about this particular conference also with him. Uh, he said that because of his busy landlocked schedule, he won't be able to join, but then he has blessed us with his words of wisdom. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to read around his message to all of you. Dear researchers, it's absolute pleasure to know about the national conference. The topic of the conference is very contemporary and relevant to the present world scenario. In this constantly evolving and developing age of technology, it is essential to keep pace with the advancement taking place in the field in order to build a great industrial revolution and achieve stupendous progress. His Excellency is sanguine that the expert and the researchers will uphold their potentials of excellence and introduce ideas in the realm of Industrial Revolution 4.0, keeping in view the need of the present age. Sir is quite optimistic that there would be spirited and invigorated deliberations at the conference and tangible observations and ideas will emerge from it. It is worth to appreciate that many young researchers from different states will be participating in the conference with their views and expression. His Excellency is hoping that the outcome of the conference would definitely provide guidelines and practical recommendations to the participants in the important field. Governor Sir has congratulated the management, especially Shri Lalan Tiwari ji, the chairperson, the founder chairman of Rahul Education, principal and organizing team for their excellent effort in making the national level conference unique in its approach and wish all the participants a grand success. Thank you. This was a message by His Excellency Governor of Maharashtra, Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji. I request everyone to put your hands together for his blessings for the national conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now the most awaited time has come to unveil the conference proceedings. May I request our dear founder, Chairman Sir, Rahul Education, Shri L.R. Tiwari ji, to kindly release
Hold on, Munira, hold on. there is few more things, because as we are on the hybrid mode, so we are going to have the release of the conference proceeding both on the virtual platform as well as on the physical platform. On the physical platform, we are having the dignitary founder chairman Shri Rahul Education, Shri Lalan R. Tiwari ji, Shri Utsav Tiwari ji, the chief operating officer, Shri Umesh Badade ji, the principal of engineering college, Shri L.R. Tiwari Engineering College. They are there on the dais over here on the physical platform. We were also able to reach to Professor Ravindra Kulkarni ji, Pro Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai, as well as Professor Dr. Arvind Luhar sir. We have given them the physical copy of our national conference e-proceeding. National conference proceeding we have given them. Now, along with that, we are having other eminent dignitaries on the virtual platform. We are also going to have the virtual unveiling, virtual release around of the conference proceeding. So I would request our dear chairperson, Shri Lalan R. Tiwari ji, Shri Utsav Tiwari ji, Shri Umesh Badade ji, to kindly unveil the conference proceeding. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Sir. We are also going to have, and I would request around Professor Ravindra Kulkarni ji if he has joined us. Come on, put your hands together, everyone. Put your hands together. A big round of applause. I would request Utsav Tiwari ji to please take a round. Utsav Tiwari ji. Arvind Luhar sir. Arvind, we can also see. I would request another technical department to kindly have the grid view with Arvind Luhar sir also, as well as Professor Ravindra Kulkarni ji, Pro Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai. Yes, we can see Arvind Luhar sir. Thank you very much for doing the honors. Thank you very much. And we are having 40 research papers. This is the first volume of IJIR Journal, International Journal of Advanced and Innovative Research. This is the first volume. We are going to have the second volume also with more than 40 research papers. We have got more than 108 research papers, out of which 17 research papers are been selected for UGC Care-listed journal. 7 research papers are been selected for the Scoopers journal by the blind peer review committee members. I would request now, thank you very much, sir, for doing the honors. Thank you very much. I would request, now we have the release of the national conference proceeding on the virtual platform. So I would request Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshi ji, Professor Dr. Rajesh Kumar Dubey ji, Professor Dr. S. Ganpati Venkat Subramaniam, Professor Dr. Jaswinder Singh ji, Professor Dr. Vimal Rar ma'am from GAD TLC, Professor Jaswinder Singh ji, the principal of SGTB Khalsa College, as well as the director of GAD TLC. I would request each and everyone to kindly release the conference proceeding on the virtual platform. Technical department, please start that. I would request everyone to click the enter button. And this is what the release of International Journal of Innovation and Research on our virtual platform. Thank you very much to all the dignitaries. And we can also see all the messages what we have received from the eminent personalities. The message from Professor Suhas Pednikar ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai. Message from Pro Vice Chancellor Ravindra Kulkarni ji, Professor Ravindra Kulkarni ji, for giving us the message. Thank you very much. And this is the message, this is the blessing of our dear chairman, sir, the founder chairman of Rahul Education, Shri SLRTDC ji. We have received the message from Professor Rajesh Kumar Dubey ji, Director UGC HRDC, Jai Narayan Vyas University, Jodhpur, Rajasthan. We also have the message from Professor Dr. Arvind S. Luhar, Chairman Board of Studies, Accountancy, University of Mumbai. We are also having the message around from S. Ganpati Venkata the keynote speaker of today's national conference. We are also blessed to have the message from our dear Secretary Sir, Shri Rahul Tiwari ji. And the message from Srimati Krishna Tiwari ji, the better half of Rahul Tiwari ji and the Joint Secretary of Rahul Education. Thank you very much to each and every dignitaries as well as the management for blessing us with their words of wisdom. I would request everyone to put your hands together because it is a big thing for us to receive the messages from all the eminent dignitaries. And now it's a time to have the blessings, to have the words of wisdom, to hear from none other than our dear founder chairman श्री ललन तिवारी जी. मैं माननीय श्री ललन तिवारी जी से अनुरोध करता हूं कि वो हम सबको यहां पर बैठे हुए हम सबको अपने शब्दों से अनुग्रहित करें.
श्री SLR तिवारी डिग्री कॉलेज द्वारा आयोजित नेशनल ई कॉन्फ्रेंस में आए हुए सभी अतिथिगणों का हार्दिक स्वागत, हार्दिक अभिनंदन. गुरु अंगद देव टीचिंग लर्निंग सेंटर, SGTP खालसा कॉलेज, पंडित मदन मोहन मालवी नेशनल मिशन ऑन टीचर एंड टीचिंग, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एवं यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मुंबई के सानिध्य में आयोजित इस एक दिवसीय नेशनल ई कॉन्फ्रेंस में 108 से अधिक रिसर्च पेपर प्राप्त हुए हैं. जो फैकल्टीज एवं बच्चे अपने पेपर्स प्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं, मैं उन सब का अभिनंदन करता हूं और अपनी शुभकामनाएं देता हूं. कार्यक्रम में मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में महाराष्ट्र के महामहिम राज्यपाल श्री भगत सिंह कोश्यारी जी एवं यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मुंबई के वाइस चांसलर सुहास पेडनेकर जी किसी अपर्याप्त कारणों से इस नेशनल ई कॉन्फ्रेंस में उपस्थित नहीं हो पाए, परंतु आपने राहुल एजुकेशन के आमंत्रण को स्वीकार कर हमें गौरवान्वित किया, इसलिए मैं आपका हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं. कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित PDM यूनिवर्सिटी हरियाणा के वाइस चांसलर प्रोफेसर AK बख्शी जी ने अपने वक्तव्य में इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन 4.0 के बारे में बताते हुए भविष्य में हमें किसी तरह से तैयार रहना है, इस विषय पर चर्चा की. जय नारायण व्यास यूनिवर्सिटी UGC HRDC के डायरेक्टर प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर राजेश कुमार दुबे जी ने अपने भाषण द्वारा उच्च शिक्षा में होने वाले बदलाव के बारे में जानकारी दी. मैं हम सबको प्रोत्साहित किया. मैं उनका अभिनंदन करता हूं. कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित प्रोफेसर एस गणपति वेंकट सुब्रमण्यम जो मुख्य वक्ता हैं, उन्होंने हमें पर्यावरण की सुरक्षित रखते हुए मर्यादित स्वरूप में विकास करके इस पृथ्वी को ग्लोबल वार्मिंग से बचाने हेतु अमूल्य सुझाव दिए. कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित प्रोफेसर अरविंद कुमार लोहार जी सदैव राहुल एजुकेशन से जुड़े रहते हैं और मार्गदर्शन हमें देते रहते हैं. मैं उनका भी अभिनंदन करता हूं. SGTP खालसा कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल प्रोफेसर जसविंदर सिंह जी, प्रोजेक्ट हेड ऑफ ज्वाइंट डायरेक्टर प्रोफेसर बिमल और मैडम जी का भी धन्यवाद अदा करता हूं, जिन्होंने हमारी संस्था के साथ जुड़कर हमें अनुग्रहित किया. मैं SLR तिवारी डिग्री कॉलेज के प्राचार्य डॉक्टर संजय मिश्रा एवं स्टाफ मेंबर का भी अभिनंदन करता हूं, जिन्होंने बहुत अच्छे और सुचारू रूप से इस कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत की है. कहते हैं वेल बिगिन इज होप डन. जो कार्य सुव्यवस्थित रूप से शुरू होता है वह संपन्न भी अपने लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करके ही होता है। मैं आप सभी को अपनी शुभकामनाएं आशीर्वाद प्रदान करता हूं कि आप इस अपने नेशनल ई कॉन्फ्रेंस को अपने मुकाम तक पहुंचाएंगे। राहुल एजुकेशन सदैव समाज की उन्नत एवं कल्याण के लिए कार्यरत है। इस दिशा में विद्यार्थियों को सक्षम और नई चुनौतियों के लिए तैयार रहना है। और आज इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन 4.0 के विषय में आयोजित एक दिवसीय वर्चुअल नेशनल ई कॉन्फ्रेंस आप सभी शोधकर्ताओं के लिए फलदायक होगा, ऐसे में कामना करता हूं। अंत में मैं पुनः आप सभी का अभिवादन करता हूं और धन्यवाद देता हूं। साथ ही इस कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित हुए सभी अतिथि गणों का धन्यवाद देता हूं जिन्होंने इस कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित होकर कार्यक्रम की शोभा बढ़ाए। जय हिंद, धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your words of wisdom. Your words will remain with us for years and years. Thank you very much. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for your physical presence over here on this platform. We are on the hybrid mode. Thank you very much. Thank you, Utsav, sir. Now we'll be starting up with the plenary session.
मजबूत नींव के बिना जैसे इमारत कभी खड़ी नहीं रह सकती, वैसे ही हमारे फाउंडर चेयरमैन जी के बिना ये सम्मेलन अधूरा था। आपके शब्दों ने दिल में एक नई सोच की लहर लाई है। हम आपके बहुत आभारी हैं। थैंक यू सो मच सर। A huge round of applause for sir. Now I would request Dr. Dipti ma'am to please take over.
Moving forward with our plenary sessions, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our keynote speaker, Professor Dr. S. Ganpati Venkata Subramanian. Sir is a Vice Chairman and member by Ministry of Environmental, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India for State Environmental Impact Assessment Appellate Authority, Tamil Nadu. Sir has got 30 years of teaching experience and has around 17 postgraduate degree. Sir has published and presented several international and national level. He is a Senate member of Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University, nominated by His Excellence Governor of Tamil Nadu. Sir is also a member in state level expert appraisal committee and has been nominated and served for the period of 3 years as member board of studies for the faculty of law by the University of Madras Syndicate. Thank you so much, sir, to be here. I request, sir, to enlighten us with your guidance.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good morning to everyone. At the outset, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizers of this one-day conference, this Tiwari College, what is that? Sri L.R. Tiwari Degree College of Arts and Commerce and Science, for the internal quality assurance in collaboration with the University of Mumbai and the Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, SGTB, Khalsa College, University of Delhi, and Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission for the Teachers Training, Teachers and Teaching, that the Ministry of Education, Government of India, for extending this invitation to me to be one of the plenary speaker for the today's function. And I would like to record my sincere thanks, Professor Dr. Sanjay Mishra, who has meticulously planned. Even 2 months back, he has extended this invitation to me and he has fixed the program. And every time he used to call me, sir, this is the thing, this is the status, it is going like that. So if I am not thanking, I am failing in my duty. So I would like to record my sincere thanks to you, sir. Now the topic of this conference, because already the inauguration function was over, I don't want to waste the time and once again repeat all the dignitaries sitting on the dais and other things, because now the plenary session has started. So the topic of this one is that Industrial Revolution 4.0, synergetic approach through the resilience, reinvention and sustainable development. In fact, the two previous speakers have given a very good introduction about this, what you can say, the importance of this industrial revolution. In fact, Professor Dr. Bakshi ji was touching about that importance of the emerging areas in this in this decade. We can say, namely this nanotechnology, cloud computing, artificial intelligence. All these things are very, very upcoming and the fertile areas. So we have to somehow rather cope up with this one and have our development along with that one. And in fact, what is this? He has touched the importance of this teacher's education and the teaching methodology how to be modified in consonance with the developments which are taking place not only in India but around the world. And in fact, during the COVID period, the entire scenario has also been changed for that matter. Since I am from that environmental field, I would like to touch about the sustainable development, because all the previous speakers and most of the people who are going to talk about the industrial revolution, how far this importance of how these industries are very, very important for our development. But being an environmentalist, I would like to touch, it is not only the development which is important, but we have to take care of our environment. Environment and development are the two sides of the coin. And for that reason, we cannot have the development at the cost of environment. And again, by preserving our environment, we cannot say that we don't want the development. So it is a very, very tricky issue. So at the time only, this sustainable development is coming. What is that sustainable development? Sustainable development is nothing but it is that meeting the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of the future generation to fulfill their own. That is the meeting the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. This is what the definition given in the year 1992 in the Rio Declaration. And after that, this sustainable development has gained that momentum in the year 2000, I can say the 2015, that nearly 193 countries have joined together and formed that nearly that 17 agenda for the sustainable development. If anyone could be able to read the 17 agenda, you can be able to find nearly 5 of them are with reference to the environment. Like for example, the good health and well-being, clean water and sanitation, clean energy, then climate action. So all these things are interrelated, or all these things are connected with the environment only. So in this case, that we have to integrate our development along with the environment. And whether India, we are doing it or not, yes, we are in the path of very, very progressive side. A holistic and national comprehensive action plan was also drafted in the year 2019 with reference to the climate change. And apart from that, there are various programs of the government of India, Ujala Yojana, Beti Bachao Batao, Swachh Bharat, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, National Mission for the Clean Ganga, Pradhan Mantri Gram Jyoti Yojana. All these programs are linked with the environment. We have to keep the environment clean and green. Along with that, sustainable development, along with that, the development has also to be taken care. And again, these examples of that, one with reference to the environment, along with that, we have to take care of the energy sector also. For that, we have to go for that alternative source of energy like wind energy, solar energy, and other things. Even for that agriculture also, we have to go for the crop rotation and the green spaces, water efficient fixtures, all these things, it will lead to that sustainable development. Okay. Now, for the 5 principles of the sustainable development which has been enshrined are that enhance the livability, create an opportunity for the economic prosperity, faster environmental responsibility, domestic visionary leadership, and a strong governance. This is the very, very important one. Okay. Now, my previous speakers are also very much stressing about how far these environmental things have been, how far the environmental things have been taken care by through the education and other things. In my opinion, I can say if the sustainable development has to be sustained means it needs 4 E's. 4 E's in the sense means the first one, education. That is, unless otherwise we create a good amount of an awareness with the people, and about this environmental knowledge, because I have seen people who are having the strings of degrees and the diplomas, but when it comes to the environmental thing means that knowledge is very poor. So in fact, realizing this importance only, even the Supreme Court in one of the judgment made given the directions to the UGC to introduce one special subject, namely the environmental science and engineering compulsorily in the academic curriculum of the undergraduate program, because this will sensitize the younger generation and that will be passed on, and that will create a more effect and more impact for that matter. So, and apart from that, the government of India as well as the state governments are funding to the various educational organizations and the pollution control boards to organize specific capsule or programs for the specific type of the audience, like municipal solid waste management, hazardous waste management, biomedical waste management, and like that. And to the specific audience like advocates, adjudicators, academicians, students, and the activists and all, they are also organizing in order to create a good amount of an awareness with the people. But along with that education only, we cannot be able to attain the sustainable development. We need that engineering and technology, whether it is the water treatment or the wastewater treatment or hazardous waste management or the biomedical waste management. That is that scientific principles along with the engineering design and developing a technology is the most important. Without the technology, we cannot attain that sustainable development. But with these two, can we able to attain the sustainable development? Certainly we cannot, because the third E, namely this enforcement E, and the fourth E, that integrating this economic regime. But integrating this economic regime is a very big question mark, because in a country like ours, where this social justice is being given the top priority over the economic justice, if these economic things have been ingrained or integrated along with this, along with the enforcement regime, and started taxing these people or putting that extra charge to the people, means will it advocate the social justice? This is the biggest question which is before us. It is a highly debatable one also, because now anything which is available on one side, we can say that anything which is available at the free of cost means people will not be realizing that importance. And previously that environmental goods are at the free of cost. Now this is also slowly it is being charged. So when it is being charged, it means only that affluent people could be able to enjoy. And what about the people who are at the below the poverty line? This is what the biggest question mark lies, whether to integrate this economic regime along with the enforcement regime. So that is a debatable one. Now coming back to the enforcement regime, whether we are having a good enforcement regime, yes, for the sake of sustainable development, we are having a good. We have got a good constitution is there. In that constitution, specific articles are there. And we have got a wonderful legal regime is also there. And specific legislations as well as the general legislations that is advocating this environmental protection, like Water Act, Air Act, EP Act. Then we are having the Public Liability Insurance Act. And in order to dispose the case quickly, we have got the National Green Tribunal Act, creating the various tribunals and all. So certainly that legal regime is also a very good one, or otherwise we can say that the enforcement regime. And for that we are having the Department of Environment, central level, Central Pollution Control Board, and state level, the statutory body like the State Pollution Control Board are there. Now coming back to this one, sustainable development, this was coined in the year 1992. But one thing, whether we don't have that, after that 1992 Rio Declaration only, we came to understand what is the sustainable development means. To a large extent, I will not be agreeing for that. Why means, if we could be able to see the general practices with the Indians in an average Indian, from morning to evening or throughout the day and the 365 days, if we could be able to see, it was very much following the sustainable development only. But after the entry of this Western culture and the entry of the consumeristic culture only has switched over these unsustainable, switched over from the sustainable practices to the unsustainable practices. Now the Westerners have to come and remind us what is a sustainable development. Secondly, even in the year 1992, the Rio Declaration, it was stated, but 2015, That is the 200, nearly 193 countries have joined together in the sustainable development. But we must be very proud. In the year 1996 itself, in one of the judgments in the Supreme Court, Fellow Citizens Welfare Forum says sustainable development, as long as this principle is not contrary to the municipal law, it is nothing wrong in infusing this principle into our Indian legal regime. So 1996 itself, this sustainable development has given a lively stated and integrated along with the Indian legal regime. So sustainable development was being practiced from time immemorial in our Indian culture. And India, even after the year 1992, even though Rio Declaration was part of the soft law, we have given a hard law status through the Supreme Court judgment. Apart from that, there are several principles which are advocating the sustainable development, like the precautionary principle, polluter pays principle, public trust doctrine. All these things have been integrated along with the sustainable development. Okay, so now in my opinion, I can say that we have got a good constitutional, legal, and along with that, whatever the developments which are taking place at the international level, India is also very much cooperating. Take for example, UNFCCC. That is, after signing that now that climate change, we have formed the climate change policy. Very soon we will be getting a legislation also, or whether it is the Ramsar Convention with reference to the wetlands, or with reference to the Basel Convention for the hazardous waste transportation, or the Montreal Convention with reference to the ozone depleting substances. All these things, after signing this international agreement, we have formed with our domestic legislations also been modified, and we are also very much cooperative to the international bodies. Now that you say there is no scarcity of this legislation, but only in the question of the enforcement. That enforcement, for obvious reasons, in our country, we could not be able to effectively enforce it 100%. And that otherwise, I can say that we are in the path of progress. At least 70 to 75% we are in the process of enforcing this legal regime. So now that the time allotted is only for the 12 minutes, that is what yesterday Sanjay Mishra has told me. And so in this, I would like to state that environment is one of the major components for the sustainable development. By ignoring this environmental component, we cannot be able to have this. And the environmental component, it includes air, water, soil, biodiversity, flora, fauna, everything. And in fact, we are having a legal regime that states what that environmental impact assessment is a compulsory and a mandatory. And we have to integrate with the mitigation measures also. After that, only it will get the clearance from the appropriate authorities. So we are having a good set everything, and we are also following to a large extent in our domestic thing, the sustainable development. And let us have, what is this one? Let us proceed in our part, even though that result may not be at the expected level, but certainly we are in the path of the progress in that. So once again, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Tiwari College for extending this invitation to me, and Professor, the principal of the college, Dr. Sanjay Mishra ji, for giving this opportunity to be one of the plenary speakers in the inaugural session. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, your knowledge is exemplary, and we are surely have a lot to take away from your address. Thank you so much, sir. As we proceed further, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Arvind Luhar, sir, a dynamic and vivacious personality on this platform. He is with us today. Sir is the Chairman, Board of Studies, Accountancy, University of Mumbai. Sir is a member of Academic Council and Faculty of Commerce and Management, University of Mumbai. Sir has received Samaj Ratna Award 2018 from National Human Rights and Social Commission. Sir is also the district coordinator for DLLE from past 7 years. Sir has published many books and penned down many articles during the tenure. Sir is having To his credit, 3 national level patents and 1 copyrights from India. I request Professor Dr. Arvind Lohar sir to guide and motivate us on this day. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam, for giving very nice introduction of mine. Respected dignitaries on the dais and on the virtual platform. I will not take much time. I will finish within 5 minutes. Okay. Now all the eminent the guest and the guest of honor, they have talked about the today's topic of the conference. They have come out with the various issues what India will going to face, and particularly these issues can be handled if we train our teachers well, if we equip our students by way of a very good curricula. Honorable Bakshi sir, Dubey sir, and the other resource person, they have very nicely, they have come out with the issues what India is facing. As a chairman board of studies accountancy University of Mumbai, we are well aware with all these the things what is being discussed by the renowned speakers. I will not talk about that what issues we are facing, the whatever issues they have discussed, what is the solution. And the solution within the resources, what is being available to us. See, India is moving from the developing stage to the developed nation. And we have the one of the finest policies, but the issue is of the funding. Issue is of the trained manpower. Issue is of heavy investment in the education sector. Issue is to attract the talented people in this area. Issue is of the talent management. Issue is of the talent recognition. Why it is not happening? It is a very vast issue, but it is happening in India. The syllabus which are being framed, we have the constraint of the workload. We have no liberty to increase the workload at our own because there is a red tapeism. If we want to increase or decrease any subject or introduce or delete any subject in the curricula, it is not in the hands of the viewers. So what is being structure is given to us. We have to frame the syllabus within that structure only. But I can suggest one thing, that whatever is the syllabus, the teachers, the institutions can do the miracles if they inculcate the habit of reading newspaper among the students. If their library is well equipped in terms of the reference books, in terms of the newspapers and the national dailies, if they inculcate the habit among the teachers and the student to go through the library, regularly they have to visit the library, and if the students and the teachers, they will be having this habit, their part and parcel, then what will happen? They will learn beyond the syllabus. They will learn the syllabus in advance. What is going on at the economic front? What is going on at the political front? What is going on at the international front? What is going on in the banking front? So the students, they will learn all aspects of the economic daily. They will learn the syllabus in the advanced mode. And The Bakshi sir have very rightly said that the critical and the logical thinking, this skill is absence in our youth. But I tell you, if you will inculcate the habit of reading newspaper, your language will improve, the writing skill will improve, your critical and logical thinking will improve. You will be a very advanced product to take the challenges of the future development, what will be at the fourth step at our nation. India is a very young and a vibrant nation. We have the blank check of the demographic dividend, because the average age of the subcontinent means the Asian subcontinent people is roughly around the 25 years of age. Asian subcontinent is a young and a vibrant people nation, this continent. And the undeliberately, India is surrounded by the enemy nations. The government of India's the major fund is diverted towards the borders, on the war equipment, on the modernization of the army, because we can be safe only when our borders are safe. When our borders will be normal, I believe that the whatever funding is being diverted over there, that funding will come to the education, health, and for the national development. On one hand, we have a very young and the dynamic the population in our country. So country have to invest on the educational front. We have opened the doors for the PPP, the public-private partnership. But whether it is a education or the whatever it is, the people will come to any sector when there is a profit. And profit and education, then the quality will compromise. And as the Bakshi sir have said, that we are not producing the Nobel laurels. Why it is happening? Because our challenges are the multifaceted. Our borders are heated intentionally by the enemy nation. Our major bulk of our earning is diverted to the borders to save the borders. Actually, that should have been come to on the health and education. This scenario of the average age of the Indian is 25, it will come to our portfolio once in a blue moon. But this is there at present. If we look at whether at a railway platform, bus station, in the market, we will find young people more. We are not able to give what our youth want due to the scarcity of fund. But no one has stopped to read the newspaper. I believe that this is the most single skill and the habit. If it is inculcated among the students, India can have the miracles. No doubt the central government is doing its best. Our Prime Minister is doing best to come out with the various schemes, whether it is your Jan Dhan Yojana, whether it is your Swachh Bharat Yojana, to meet with the challenges of the sustainable development. This sustainable development will come with the many challenges. These challenges are being already discussed. I will not take the much time. So the whatever time is being allotted to me, in that time, the whatever the masses I would think to pass to all the young brigade of our nation. I hope that I am able to did it. So once again, I would like to thank to the institution for giving me this opportunity to express my views. Okay, thank you.
As sir has rightly said that India is moving from developing to developed nation, talent, funding and policies need to be supportive. Reading habits amidst people needs to be inculcated. Thank you, Professor Dr. Arvind Duhar, sir, for motivating us and always being there to guide us. Thank you so much, sir.
Hello. We also have one more speaker in the plenary session, Professor Dr. Jaswinder Singh ji. But due to urgency of some work of the administrative nature, he will be joining us again today at valedictory function. So here we come to the end, and now we will be having. I will request around the anchors to officially propose a vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the and off the dais, invitees, participants, and the students, I feel honored to conclude the inaugural session of the National Multidisciplinary E-Conference on Industrial Revolution 4.0, a synergistic approach through resilience, reinventions, and sustainable development. Organizing national conference is a challenging task that cannot be possible without the great preparation, wise working hands, support from every corner, and blessing. Now it's the time to convey the gratitude to all the support to make this event happen. On behalf of this organized committee, I, Dr. Dipti Sadvelkar, would like to express my profound gratitude to our chief guest, His Excellence Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji, Governor of Maharashtra, for his blessings. Thank you, sir. We most humbly thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Suhas Pednekar ji, University of Mumbai, for his exceptional leadership, guidance, and motivation. I would like to record our deep sense of obligations to our special guest, Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshi ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, PDM University and Chairman GAD TLC, for his dynamic leadership, and thanking you for shaping us as well. I am happy to offer our sincere thanks to our guest of honor, Professor Ravindra Kulkarni ji, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai, for giving his valuable message to our conference. On behalf of organizing committee, my sincere thanks goes to Professor Dr. Rajesh Kumar Dubey ji, Director, HRDC, Jai Narayan Vyas University, Jodhpur, for his wise mentorship and encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, words will not be capable to express our sense of gratitude to University of Mumbai to support and bringing this conference to this level. I extend my gratitude to Dr. Jaswinder Singh, Principal SGTB, Khalsa College and Director of GAD, and also to Professor Vimal Rao Madam, Project Head and Joint Director of MHRD, for their collaborative support, and believe this conference has opened a new dimension and our association will go long away. I convey my sincere thanks to our plenary speaker, keynote speaker, Professor S. Ganpati Venkata Subramaniam, Professor Center for Environmental Studies, Anna University, Chennai, Professor Arvind Luhar, Chairman, Board of Studies, Accountancy, and delegates who have accepted our invitation and given generous time to make this conference successful. Your participation has given deliberation, and thank you for being a part of conference. I thank our blind review committee for their contribution in making this event successful level. I extend my thanks to our Indian Academician and Researchers Association, IARA, for being the publication partner. I would extend my gratitude to Dr. Akhtar Alam and Dr. Tazin Rahman for their continued support. I take this opportunity to thank our beloved Shri L.R. Tiwari ji, Chairman of our college, our Secretary Shri Rahul Tiwari ji, our Joint Secretary Srimati Krishna Tiwari ji, Madam, and COO Shri Utsav Tiwari ji for their support and bringing this conference to this level. Our gratitude to our head office staff for their continued support for making this program a grand success. I take this privilege to thank our admin head Sridevi MN ma'am and Devashi Shah and Jitendra Thawa for finance from financial department. I also thank our own principal Shri L.R. Tiwari, principal of Shri L.R. Tiwari Degree College, Dr. Sanjay Mishra, for being a driving force and for his true leadership which helped in making this event successful. My deep sense of appreciation and thanks to organizing committee members for effortless contribution and organizing national conference successfully. My sincere gratitude also goes to the technical staff for providing all the technical support for helping us to webcast our conference through YouTube Live. Last but not the least, I will take this opportunity to conclude this inaugural session by proposing gratitude to all those who have been a part of this inaugural session on the virtual and physical mode. Knowingly or unknowingly, if we have missed someone, we would extend our gratitude to those all supporting unconditionally. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all the dignitaries who have joined us here physically as well as on the virtual platform. It was indeed a proud moment and a great privilege to have you all on the virtual platform. The Vice Chancellor, sir, the UGC HRDC Director, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, S. Ganpati Venkat Subramaniam, sir, Arvind Luhar, sir, Jaswinder Singh ji, Vimal Rar, ma'am, from GAD TLC. Thank you very much. Thank you all for making this happen. Thank you very much. From the bottom of our heart, on behalf of the management of Rahul Education, from our chairman, sir, from Utsav Tiwari ji, the COO, he's the grandson of Lalan Tiwari ji, and I should say, we are really blessed around to have all of them, the management with us, our secretary, sir, joint secretary, madam, who has joined us on the virtual platform. Thank you very much to each and everyone. We are having certain announcements also to make. Dr. Pooja, please.
We are going to start with the technical session for all the 5 tracks. I would request the paper presenters and participants to kindly join their respective tracks. We are going to have the valedictory session at around 2:30 p.m. where the chairpersons of various tracks would announce the best paper presenters. So please do not miss the technical and the valedictory session. Thank you. Now I would request everybody to rise for national anthem. जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की
Thank you very much. Thank you to each and everyone. Bakshi Sharji, thank you very much. Professor Rajesh Kumar Dubey ji, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Director UGC HRDC, thank you for joining. Thank you.
नजरें मिलते ही नजरों से नजरों को चुराए, कैसी ये हया तेरी जो तू पलकों को झुकाए।